Hi, awesome students. So this is the Fizz virus lab, and we're going to look and see how an infectious agent like a virus can get spread from person to person through interactions, and why things like staying at home during an outbreak is so important when you're sick, staying home so you don't infect others. So viruses can get passed along through coughs, sneezes, through if someone like drinks from a water bottle and you share it with another friend, sometimes even contact and you touch something that's infected and you mess with your eye or eat some food or something like that. So they're very contagious and they duplicate quickly and they can spread from one person to the next. So what we're going to do in this lab is I have 10 cups with 10 names of my fake students right now. They're all most of them are Harry Potter inspired. And in each cup you can see there is a very clear liquid, okay? Now, so they all have a clear liquid in them. You can see that. I'm gonna turn them back around so you can see the names. And let's see, there we go. Got it, okay. One of these people already has the Fizz virus and they don't know it. And they're not staying at home and they are going to continue living their life going around. We're gonna see how it can infect others and how quickly that can spread. So we don't know which of these people has the virus. And at the end of 3 rounds of interactions, that'd be like 3 classes or 3 times talking to a different person, we're going to see who all has the Fizz. So let's get started. So we're going to show this by doing an interaction like this. I'm going to start with Molly and Ron, and they are going to interact. That might be talking to each other and someone sneezes, like I said, shaking a hand, something like that. And when they interact, I'm just going to put all the liquid from Molly into Ron, and then we're going to divide it out so it's all split up evenly. They've shared that now. Then let's do Harry and Lily as our next interaction. Bob and Hermione. Okay. Lily and Trevor. And Albus and Tom. So that's our first round interaction. Now we're going to do a second round of interaction. So now one person originally had the virus, and we'll see how many it spreads to throughout the 3 rounds. And now each time we do another round, they're not going to interact with the same people. So it's all going to be new combinations. So Molly is going to interact with Lily this time to make it a new combination. Harry will interact with Hermione. Bob is going to interact second round with Ron. Okay. Lucy is interacting with Albus. Oh, that's not too. There we go. And finally, Tom is interacting with Trevor. Okay. Now let's go round 3, completely new interactions again. Molly and Albus are going to interact this time. Harry and Ron, best friends forever. If you watch Harry Potter, that makes sense to you. Bob and Trevor. And in class, you guys would be doing this randomly and recording your data, but this is what we can do. Lucy and Lily. Oh, spread that out a little bit more. And Tom and Hermione. Okay. So now we've had 3 rounds of interactions. Remember, one person started with the illness, the Fizz virus. I'm going to move the computer forward so you can get a closer look when we do the indicator test. Okay. So there we go. So now I'm going to use this liquid indicator. Think of it as a coronavirus or a flu virus test to see if you have it or testing positive or negative. And I'm going to put this indicator in our glasses, and I'm going to put this up here so you can see a little bit better. And what's going to happen is if the person has the virus, they're going to get the Fizz. You see the bubbles popping up? Molly has the Fizz, so we'll record that. See, Ron and Harry, let's see, Ron, no bubbles. Ron is safe from the fizz. Let's see. Okay. Harry is also safe from the fizz. Lily, let's see. Oh, there's bubbles there. Lily has a fizz. Bob. Bubbles. Bob has the fizz. Lots of bubbles there. Hermione has the fizz. Oh, Lucy has the fizz. Let's see, can you see? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Trevor has the fizz. Let me fill up a little bit more of the indicator. 2 more people. Let's see if they have the fizz. Yep. Tom has the fizz. And Albus has the fizz. Okay. So we started off with 1 person that was infected, and now through only 3 interactions with 3 different people, we have, let's see, 8 people now that have the Fizz virus, okay? So that's what we call exponential growth. 1 person gave it to a second person in our first round. Then those 2 people interacted with 2 more people. So now we have 4 people that have the virus. So it's each person can infect another. And then the third round, 4 people interacted with 4 new people, creating 8 people that have the virus. And that will continue growing that steep rate unless something changes. And that's what they're talking about, like slowing the curve too. So if you could limit interactions, you could limit that crazy fast spread of a virus and disease like coronavirus, or the fizz in this case, which is completely made up and no one actually has a fizz. Thankfully, we're all safe from that one. Okay, so in the next slide, I'm going to show you the data, and I'm going to give you a task to do that. It's kind of like a logic puzzle to see if you could figure out who started it all.